Before we begin, here's an honest confession. This video was created with the help of artificial intelligence, written and refined to deliver deep, meaningful content in a way that respects your time and your attention. Why mention this? Because we believe in transparency. And more importantly, because even as technology evolves, the core of what makes us human, our questions, our struggles, our search for meaning remains the same. So, with the help of AI, we've curated something different today. Let me ask you something. What if everything you believe about success, happiness, or even yourself isn't something you chose but something you inherited? From the moment we're born, we're taught how to live, what to chase, and even how to think. But some of the most life-changing ideas, you've probably never heard of them. These aren't just academic theories. They're tools, mental lenses that can unlock your mind, shift your reality, and free you from limiting beliefs you didn't even know you had. So if you're ready to learn the most powerful philosophical ideas you weren't ever taught, let's begin. 1. The ship of Theseus. Who were you, really? 250 words. Imagine a ship. Over time, every wooden plank is replaced one by one, until not a single original piece remains. Now ask yourself, is it still the same ship? This is the ship of Theseus, an ancient thought experiment that forces us to confront identity and change. Apply this to yourself. You've replaced yourselves. Your thoughts, your beliefs, your habits. Are you still the same person you were 5 years ago? 10? What if you changed your job, your name, your personality? Would you still be you? This idea hits deeper than it seems. It teaches us that identity isn't fixed. We're in constant transformation. You are not a static being, you're a process. Instead of clinging to who you used to be, embrace the truth. Change doesn't make you less you. It reveals you. Let go of the fear of reinvention. Like the ship, it's not the parts that define you, it's the journey, the continuity of becoming. 2. Amor fat. I love your fate. 250 words. From the Latin amor fat, I love of fate. Not tolerate, not endure, love. Friedrich Nietzsche believed that greatness comes not just from accepting life's hardships, but from embracing them, seeing every obstacle, loss, and failure as essential to your story. Most people resist pain. We think, why me? We get stuck in the past, wishing things were different. But Amor Fati flips the script. Imagine looking back on every heartbreak, every rejection, and every dead end, not with bitterness but with gratitude, because they shaped you. When you love your fate, you stop being a victim of circumstance. You become the author of meaning. You stop asking, how can I avoid suffering? And start asking, how can I use it? This doesn't mean seeking pain, it means choosing growth through pain. It's choosing to believe that everything happens for you, not to you. Amor Fati isn't passive, it's defiant. It's choosing joy despite the chaos. That kind of mindset? It's freedom. 3. The veil of ignorance. Radical fairness. 250 words. What if, before designing a society, you had no idea who you'd be in it? Rich or poor, male or female, healthy or sick, privileged or oppressed. This is the veil of ignorance, a concept from philosopher John Rawls. It's a powerful tool for empathy and justice. When you remove your personal bias, you start to see fairness differently. You stop building systems that benefit you, and start building systems that benefit everyone, because you could be anyone. But here's the twist: this doesn't just apply to politics. Use it in relationships, in business, in parenting, in friendships. Ask, if I were on the other side of this, would it still feel fair? It's a check against selfishness, a mirror for our choices. In a world obsessed with winning, the veil of ignorance reminds us real strength is in fairness. Real wisdom is in walking in shoes that might one day be yours. When you live like that, you build trust. You build better relationships. And most of all, you build character. 4. Wu Wei, the power of non-action to 150 words. From ancient Taoism comes a paradoxical idea Wu Wei translated as non-action. But don't mistake this for laziness. Wu Wei means acting in harmony with the flow of life instead of forcing things. It's that feeling when you're in the zone, where effort disappears and things just work. Our culture worships hustle. We're taught that if we're not grinding, we're falling behind. But sometimes, the more you force, the worse the results. Wu Wei is the art of knowing when to act and when to let go. Think of a river. Push against it, and you struggle. Flow with it, and it carries you. This doesn't mean doing nothing. It means doing the right thing at the right time, without resistance. It's about surrender, not in weakness, but in wisdom. Apply it to your relationships, your goals, your self-image. Stop trying to control everything. Trust the process. Let the current of life do what it's designed to do. Because sometimes, the most powerful move is no move at all. 5. Memento mori, you will die to 150 words. It sounds morbid, but it's one of the most liberating truths you'll ever face. Memento mori, remember that you will die. The Stoics didn't use this as a fear tactic. They used it as a call to live fully. We act like we have unlimited time. We procrastinate meaning. We postpone love, joy, honesty for a tomorrow that's never guaranteed. But when you carry memento mori in your heart, everything changes. You stop wasting time on petty drama. You say, I love you more. You take risks. You forgive faster. You speak your truth. Not because life is short, but because life is precious. Every breath is borrowed. Every moment is a gift. And death isn't the enemy, it's the reminder. This idea isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to wake you up. What would you do differently if you truly remembered that your time is limited? Good, now do it. 6. Anti-fragility, stronger through chaos to 150 words. We all know what fragile means, breakable. We also know what resilient means, able to withstand. But what's the opposite of fragile? Nassim Taleb calls it anti-fragile, things that don't just survive stress, but thrive because of it. Think of muscles. Stress them and they grow. Think of creativity. It often emerges from constraint. Your soul, your courage, your character, all forged in discomfort. Anti-fragility is the mindset that says the more I'm tested, the more I grow. It reframes failure. It redefines stress. It transforms adversity into a catalyst. Most people spend their lives trying to avoid discomfort. But what if you ran toward it with the belief that every challenge adds value to your system? Your failures aren't flaws, they're data. Your heartbreaks aren't setbacks. They're proof that you dared to care. When you adopt anti-fragility, you become dangerous in the best way. Because nothing can stop someone who uses the storm to build wings. So what now? Maybe some of these ideas felt strange. Maybe they challenged the way you've seen the world. That's the point. You've just unlocked a new lens, one that sees pain not as punishment, but as preparation. One that values fairness over favoritism. One that whispers, let go, instead of push harder. The truth is, philosophy was never just about dusty old books or abstract theories. It was about how to live, how to suffer, how to rise, how to be. And even though this script was created with the help of AI, the ideas it carries are dauntless reflections passed down through generations. Our goal here isn't to replace thought, but to spark it. To use technology not to distract you, but to wake you up. Because knowing now is better than never knowing at all. You are not a fixed identity, you are a ship constantly rebuilt. You are not a victim, you are the author of meaning. You are not alone, you are part of the flow. And you are not immortal, you are here, now, and that is enough. So ask yourself, which of these ideas will you carry forward? And better yet, how will you let it change you? If this video gave you even one new perspective, consider liking and subscribing. And let us know in the comments which idea hit you hardest. Until next time, stay curious, stay open, and stay human.